Hello, everybody! Benji? No, not Benji. I need Bonji. Oh, I need to sneeze. Holy moly. Whoa. Oh. Holy moly. Hello, lovelies. Welcome, welcome. I forgot what we were doing here. Where are we in this dungeon? What is happening? What is happening? I remember this room. I remember not liking it much. I remember this room as well, and also not liking it much, and I have to do it again. Son of a... Is there no other way? Wait. No. There must be a way around. No. We've done this before, chat. We're not doing this again. We'll go the other way around. We have like a key and shit. Well, we should at least. Yeah, we need to go the other way around. I knew it. Oh. Let me get some milk, chat. Milk time. Milk time. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Link, just survive, man. You can do it. Just survive, Link. No, don't die on me. Too slow. Too slow, chat. Too slow, chat. Weird. My hair is fucking with me. Hello, Sora. Welcome. Oh, my God, my hair. Big motorcycle chat. Yeah, baby. Live on YouTube. Does it do the... I really hate this. Stop with this bullet. It does. That is funny. Since when does Nintendo allow other people to steal their audio clips? But anything goes on shorts and reels. Everybody. Where did you get the ROM hack? I can't remember. I genuinely cannot. I don't remember where I downloaded it. My hair is doing the thing again. Can it stop? My hair is once again in one of its annoying phases as it's growing out. Wily dementia? Well, I just don't remember these websites. Also, half of these websites are gone as soon as I mention them. Because they just get shut down like crazy. But I think I got it from Hyrule Modding. That's usually where I go. But a lot of ROM hack websites just get taken down because Nintendo is a horrendous company in many ways. Cool, that was all the noise gone. Where do we need to go? What is this fun little corridor? Oh yeah, that's this fun little corridor. How did I get to the other side of this corridor again? I announced Strem. I only have Instagram really to announce it on. Honestly, that is one thing I should have done better in the past, and that is just like social media in general, but I just couldn't be bothered. I never cared about Instagram or Reels or TikTok or whatever. Cool, Link. You could have also jumped. Sometimes. OOT quirks. I swear to gosh. Hey, Georg. Okay, now Link, jump. Fantastic. Good boy. We were like up here, I think. Yeah, this is like the last portion we did, I think. Or at least somewhere around here. Could have DOP or social media manager. I mean, I could. It also just wants to make me kill myself. I mean, I just... It's just also the thing that I do not care about shorts, reels, and all that shit. I really do not care about it. I really do not care about it. And at the end of the day, the only thing that I always consistently cared about doing on YouTube is making videos. That's it. And all the other faffing around and all the other stuff that arguably does not matter. And is pulling society apart at the seams as we know it. You know. I could take it or leave it. Shorts and reels feel like fast food content. Facts. Yeah, I just don't find it very interesting to make either, you know? That's also kind of the thing with it. This is kind of garbage. I would rather focus on making vids. That's also why in the beginning, when I relaunched the channel, I also did some shorts here and there. But then I just thought about it for a hot second. I was like, A, I do not care. B, this is not really getting views or making money. C, I do not feel like figuring it out to make views and money. Because I kind of know what the answer is. And that is just make it very cancerous. And D, I would rather just put all this time and energy into vids. So that's what I did. And I think I've actually like found the perfect like streamlined way of doing vids now. So I might actually be able, I'm not sure, I'm gonna try, to do 2 videos a week of like 15 to 20 minutes. I can probably do 1 a week for sure. That should work. Because I found some ways to save time using some other AI tools that I discovered. Like cutting my voiceover instead of cutting it by hand, which takes forever and is incredibly boring. It's very boring to listen to yourself, like, do the same take over and over. Or, like, listen to, like, audio to, like, perfectly sync it together, you know? It's very boring. But it does take up, like, 3 hours. To, like, do a voiceover proper and, like, cut out all the extras and make sure it's lined up correctly so it sounds natural and normal. But apparently there's, like, a very good AI tool that is, like, specifically made for that, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Because even if it would cut it from 3 hours to half an hour, so I listen to it once and I tinker a little bit with it myself, but it's fine for the most part. It'll save me time like mad. How do I get up there? Don't overwork yourself, though. Nah, should be good. Should be good. Should be good. To be honest, without, like, the AI tools, I could not, you know. Especially longer content. Because I used to do, like, 2 10-minute videos a week. No, it's not, it doesn't, the AI doesn't choose what I say. The AI just, I take my script, I voice over the script, so I have like an audio file of me voiceovering it. And the only thing that changes, instead of me throwing that audio file into editing software and I'm manually cutting out any stutters, any pauses, any double takes, making sure it lines up well, in the world of the legend... that kind of shit, you know, I adjust and cut that. Instead of doing that, I just give AI, like, the script and the voiceover, and it should cut out all the dead silences, and it should also cut out any of the double takes, and go for the last take it has. Like, the last full take it has. And then it just, like, splices it all together to, like, fluent voiceover. So that's the only thing that changes, really. But that takes a lot of time. You'll be surprised. How do I need to get to the other side of this? I 100% assume. There's like, is there a piano there? Right, there's a hole in the wall there, by the looks of it. Hole in the wall. Is there like a hole in the wall here? Or in the roof, I mean? Not really. What is that? What is this? This is nothing. This is just garbage. How do I get to the other side? So yeah, no, that's kind of what it does. It just cuts audio, which is very nice. Because that is a very boring work. And I always do it because I don't want to put Dio through that. If you overwork yourself, you get burned out and we won't hear anything from you for a long time, so don't. No, we won't. I won't. It should be good. It should be good. I don't really know where to go from here, though. I'm a bit confused. Yeah, I had to go through a similar process for uni once, and I aged like 5 years that day. Yeah, I have to do that for like every video. It is probably the most boring and frustrating part. Well, just boring, not frustrating. It's not necessarily frustrating, it's just very boring. The most boring part out of the whole video making process. Where do I need to go? What's happening? This game is not bad, but it does lack a sense of direction very often. A bit too often, maybe. That you're just wandering around. You're like, what am I even supposed to do? Let alone where am I supposed to go? Even what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I know where the boss key door is. You click like bouton here and it opened this, but what is the point? I'm back here. There's nothing here, I think. Villager sounds. I don't have the long shot or hook shot, so I can't go up here or something. What do I need to... What do I need to get my shit? There's like nothing down here either. There's just something in this room. The other room that I went into. My day was good. I just went to the gym and I did some scripting. Although I am very tired. Fucking... No, they're all gonna escape. Where did the last one go to? He got away. Wait, let me climb that vine, get up there, see if I can do anything up there. I will say I'm quite tired, though. The gym was heavy. Very exhausting. How am I? Ha! Ha! Ho! Ha! Hup! Alright, there's like a bomb flower here. But I do have the gloves to pick it up, right? I was about to say. I can't pick it up. I had to like bomb this thing, and it did the thing, right? That was the whole... Yeah, that opened that. Why is it closed again? That makes no sense. Hey, King Soul. Welcome, welcome. How's your day been? My hands are falling apart. Cool. Yeah, the boss door is like down here. But where do I get the hook shot? I need the hooky. Can I break that? Loot, loot. Where do I go? This ROM hack has been pretty good so far, but it is also the vaguest stuff I've ever... Clearly the solution to the dungeon is to commit war crimes on the innocent. Of course. Of course! The answer was flex tape all along. I can get up there, but, like, I don't know how. As in, there's no way for me to... Oh, Jesus, why is my hand falling apart like mad? I know I do a decent amount of bare knuckle boxing, but my hands... Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna look this up a little bit, because... You just woke up, King. How? What have you been doing all day? Yeah, what was the game called again? Master of Time. That was it. Because this is so far, like, again, interesting ROM hack. Sense of direction, not available. It is vague as heck. And it's very long, by the way. Yeah, it's quite long. It should take us a long time, actually, before we beat this. This is a bit bad. Yeah, already. Oh, where was that? Oh, that's there. Okay, yeah. Yeah. We did all that. We did all that. For the most part, the game is quite logical, but sometimes, really, it ain't. Really, it ain't. It's just like, what the hell is happening? Yeah. Yeah. Get rid of that. Yeah, that should open the door. Yeah, it did. Okay, what did you do after that? Yeah, you got, oh yeah, we got a heart piece from that. Oh, wow! You for real? That's the answer? That cannot be the answer. How can that ever truly be the answer? Oh my god. Alright, I'm not mentally prepared for what this ROM hack does. Just a little help to get into the groove. Yeah, because this game is vague. You'll see exactly why I would have never figured that out. I'm not gonna lie. What I need to do next, I would have never figured that out. I would have probably died of old age before figuring that one out. Give us time to mentally prepare for the OOT rando. The OOT rando will be easier than this. No, I didn't need to go there. I need to go through that door. On the right. I was up till 6 a.m. last night gaming. Ooh. Sheesh. What game? Must have been something good. Come on. Yippee, free arrow. Hope. Hope. This should work. You were playing OOT until 6 a.m.? Just normal OOT? Like 3DS version of N64? Which one? Okay. Alright, look at this, chat. Look at this. So we go up here, yeah? I didn't even know this was possible in the game. Go in here. We do this. There is a dude here. I need to hit the dude. Then I need to lure the dude. Son of a... Come here, then. How am I ever gonna do that? Who ever thought this was a good idea for a puzzle? What the hell? How am I supposed to get... I apparently need to get the guy on the button. Again, how are we ever gonna achieve this goal? Nobody knows. Now he's just gonna die. Right, chat, welcome to faffing around with a weird mechanic for 6 hours to stream. Here we go. Yes, this is genuinely the solution. This is not a joke. This is genuinely the solution. I don't know how... Again, especially because I kill him in like 2 hits. 64! Got the Morpha before nearly dying to it. Whoa, you almost died to Morpha? That is kind of bad though. Morpha is like known as like the easiest boss in OOT. But that's still pretty sick though. Holy moly, what an OOT bender that was. Yes, gem design. Yeah, this is probably the dumbest thing we have encountered in this ROM hack so far. This is dumb. This is gonna be very annoying and finicky and infuriating and not necessarily like truly like, for example, I can't even like slash him on it. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, ever thought this was a good idea? Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Yes, get on the button. Dumber than the king having a stroke while Astral projecting around the... Yeah, but that was funny. That was not a problem. This is just annoying. Because this is gonna take... forever. Genuinely forever to actually pull off. Who do I have to blame? Okay, come on, come on, come on, then, come on, then, come on, then, get on the button, get on the button. It doesn't even target me, like, all the way here. Get on the button. Get on the button, get on the button, get on the button, get on the button. Always blame... No. You were passing out, my lord. You went hard. Oh, you beat Fire... Oh, also, hey, Fight the Ba. You beat Fireblight Ganon? What do you think of him? Apple. Alright, come here. Let me give this another shot. I'm gonna kill myself. Come on. Come on. Come to this beautiful corner. How am I ever... How am I ever gonna do this? I'm gonna seppuku, chat. I'm gonna seppuku. How am I ever gonna... Wait. Go on it. Yes! Oh my lord. What an absolutely obscure way to design a puzzle. It's the most obscure puzzle design I've seen in my life. Hey Kim girlfriend, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream where we play weird ROM hacks and have to deal with very obscure mechanics. Also, welcome Frieden. Glad the drive went well in your home. I worked overtime today for work for the city and we had to evacuate the stadium because of a bomb diffusion. Jeez Louise. Well, I hope there was nothing actually going on. I think I will like Thunderblight Ganon more than last time since I've started liking duels more. Thunderblight Ganon is just... If you don't understand like the dodge mechanic, like the bullet time mechanic in Breath of the Wild, you'll despise him. But if you understand it, he's like quite a fun fight. All of the blights are easy. I'm not gonna lie. If you just know their mechanic, they're way too easy actually. And it's not that hard to figure out their mechanic. The amount of platforming in this ROM hack is also crazy. Even though I don't necessarily dislike that part, I actually quite like the platforming that they added. Even though it's very not Zelda, you know? I think it fits. Uh-oh. Come on then, boys! I'll defeat you both. Clipcha. 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 Gotcha. Next. Gotcha. Come on. Come on then. Whoop. Oh. That was wrong timing. Oh, got him. Woo! I'm scared to play Majora's Mask again. I could never get past the first part. No, Majora's Mask is easy. You just need to read. Oh, Mascosia is great. Thunderblight Ganon is probably the best blight. It was diffused without complaint. Sasha, I would have rather heard that it was false alarm. But apparently there was a real bomb. Do it. Play Majora's Mask. It's great. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna... You know... Oh yeah, that doesn't work on you guys. Quickly spin. Perfect. I'm glad that guy just didn't grab me and like... What is this? What is this on this nightstand? Again, what is this? What are these people? I live in a city with a lot of bombs still underwater after the war, so it's a routine at this point. Oh. Still not fun, but at least less horrifying. I never understood how losing your progress is how you save in Majora's Mask. Well, it's just, like, it depends on which version you play. The modern version, the version that most people actually play, most people actually don't play the original Majora's Mask. Because in the original Majora's Mask, the owl statues, where you could save and then turn off the game in one fell swoop, those were not in the original. You only saved by going back in time. And that was the whole point. You play for a cycle or two, and then you quit. But every play session has a natural beginning and end. Beginning of the cycle, going back in time, end of cycle. Like, that's the whole purpose. The whole idea. I quite like it. But if you want it to be less of a hassle, just play like the GameCube version, for example, on the Collector's Edition. Or to be honest, even a modern N64 version. The problem with the owl statue, though, is that the clock doesn't go back. So you have to lose that progress. No. What are you on about? If I am on day 3 and I beat the water temple and I go to an owl statue and I save, when I boot it up, I'm back on day 3 with the water temple beaten. You just have to do everything in a cycle. You cannot go... I think I do have to collect all these silver rupees, which I'm not very happy about. You have to go back in time, though. Yeah, true. Oh, you just don't like the fact that you have to go in time period, back in time period. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the gist. The whole cycle BS. No, that's the fun part. It allowed Nintendo to craft a very delicate, very deep narrative and world. where everybody has, like, routines and whatnot. Is this just the boss key straight up? Please? It will make my life easy. I go to the boss, I kill him, I leave. No! The save function was in the owl statue, even in the original version in the US at least. Yeah, the US, but not the Japanese version. If I remember correctly, in the Japanese version, it's not even a thing. Cool, loads of money that is pointless. Okay, but it is a pain in the ass to keep track of what you've done, especially with 100% runs. Maybe it's OCD, but I don't like knowing the boss is alive again. Well, that might be an OCD thing, yeah. And it can be a bit annoying to keep track of it. That's also why they made the Bomber's Notebook a lot more useful in the 3DS version. Yeah, but it adds rawness to it. The fact that all the people are miserable again. As a kid, I always wanted to help all of them and, like, go everywhere and stuff. But you cannot really do everything in a single cycle. But I think that also has its beauty, you know? So, like, what is the point? Yeah, but that is kind of funny enough, the whole point. The fact that such moments are rare, are fleeting, and can only exist with certain circumstances. It's what makes, like, a whole multiple universe thing attractive in general, I'd say. Yeah, it creates a real sense of threat. A real sense of, especially in a game with time travel, a real sense of consequence. A real sense of time past and it being back to how it used to be, for example. While in Ocarina of Time, the only moment you really have... You have that with the 7 years later. Like, all I fucking got was a goddamn mask, and apparently they are happy again after I beat Majora. How does that work? Well, it stops the moon. That is the only thing you cannot beat in the time. Like, in a single cycle. I really personally like the cycle thing. Because it makes all the... Majora's Mask is nothing more than a game about cartoon characters confronting the fact that they are mortal. That's it. That's literally the whole plot of the fucking game. That's it. Mere mortals confronting the existential crises of their own mortality with the world ending. That is literally what it's about. It's about nothing else, really. And I love it for it. I like the dark macabre, kinda. How's that girl's father not a mummy anymore after I did the quest, went back in time, and then killed Majora? Well, he's still Gypto Man. It just is what is. I shouldn't have done that. Is that closed again? Yeah, it is. Alright, at this point I kind of just need to hookshot my way everywhere. Wait, is there not something to hookshot up there? Where I was? But that is the whole point. It is just fleeting little stories. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But that's the same goes for OOT. Helping the Kuko lady in the past in OOT also does nothing for her when she ends up just suffering under Ganondorf. Yeah, a lot of Majora and Skull Kid are also responsible for a lot of the curses and stuff that is happening. For example, Cafe being a child is due to Majora. So you could argue that if you stop Majora, it will cancel out those curses and it would help Cafe, for example. He's the main source of all the shenanigans. I like the cycle thing because it perfects the scope. No design wasted because it all just fits into a tight loop. It's like the appeal of replaying a Metroidvania built into the core game. Yeah. It's also just gameplay. Zelda with a time limit shouldn't be a thing. Nah. Nah, I don't agree with that. Zelda is a game that requires a lot of time to think. No, I don't agree with that. To be honest, in my opinion, having like hard staples. Well, I wouldn't call them staples. Hard requirements for what is and is not Zelda. Like, to put it that way, is, in my opinion, when it comes to the Legend of Zelda franchise, an absolute oxymoron. I mean, if you don't like it, that's completely fair, you know, like, it's not to bash the opinion or whatever, but I just find the idea of X, Y, Z should never be in a Zelda game, it's not a Zelda game, is such an oxymoron, because the game doesn't really have a set formula. We've had trains, we've had sailing, we've had time travel, we haven't had time travel, we had multiple universes, we've had the same Hyrule, a new Hyrule, we've had, like, there is no set convention for The Legend of Zelda. It is like an adventure game, and it has puzzles. And even the convention of its medieval is not really a thing anymore with, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which has a lot of sci-fi elements. So in my opinion, it's a bit of an oxymoron to be like, there's like a set convention of what a Zelda game is and isn't. Because there is no set convention. There is no set line. That's not what I meant. I just mean it's kind of BS. Yeah, you don't like it. Necessarily. Like, I see this poor miserable man and I ignore him because a freaking music box is checked. Yes, a box is checked. Yes. I've already done it. How you need to see Majora's Mask is not one overarching story. If I'm going to terminate, I'm doing a... Majora's Mask is not one overarching story. Majora's Mask... Hello, camera. Majora's Mask is not one overarching story. Majora's Mask is one overarching world with many smaller stories in it. That's how you should view it. This is like kind of... You should view Majora's Mask, in my opinion, more as an anthology show set in a world. Now, you can be like, I don't like that. That is completely fine. But that is kind of how I view it. It's an anthology show set in a specific world, but there's constantly new story, angle, characters, or places. It's like the original idea of like Goosebumps was similar. Thank you so much, Jonesy, for the $5. I appreciate it. Hey, Doc, your theories are always interesting, and I love coming in right when you're off the rails as per usual. You know how I am. I love to think, and I love to rant and speculate. Especially when it comes to Majora's Mask, because it's like my favorite game, like of all time. And it has its flaws. It certainly does. But I appreciate it, Jonesy. Thank you. The $5 always help the team. Help me pay the bills. Because, man, bills. Majora's Mask is great for the same reason Untitled Goose Game that you are describing. Yeah, kind of similar. Very, very far removed in a way, but... Legend of Zelda, hero of the space wielder of the master lightsaber. I want to like it, I really do. Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to like it. There are also Zelda games I don't like. Like, for example, I don't like Phantom Hourglass. It has some fun, cool things, but in many ways, I just really don't like Phantom Hourglass, you know? Because I think it misses a lot of the stuff that I really liked about The Wind Waker. Well, there are other people who absolutely love Phantom Hourglass. Or there are other people who really like Skyward Sword. I would consider eating lead before playing Skyward Sword again. I really don't like how linear Skyward Sword is. And how hand-holdy Skyward Sword is. I absolutely despise it. It makes me want to pull my hair out. I just feel like I'm stuck in an elevator for, like, the entire game, you know? So, like, there's differences in this. And what I really like about Majora's Mask is that it's those self-contained stories, you know? So it's like everybody has, like, that's the cool thing about Zelda games. There is no set convention, no set expectation, no set standard. So the games can be a lot of things. This is also why Nintendo has messed around with the Dynasty Warrior guys and made Hyrule Warriors. This is why the sequel for Twilight Princess turned into a crossbow shooter game. If there's one thing we should never ask of Nintendo, ever, because they're never going to do it anyway, is, like, make the same formulaic stuff over and over. The fact that Ocarina of Time's formula survived that long is a miracle. No, I should actually be outside, because I need to collect all those silver rupees, I think. Oh. Ooh, the apple. Yeah, no, I need to collect all these silver rupees, and anytime I go inside, I lose him, so that's not good. Up. I like Skyward Sword personally. Yeah, exactly. And I absolutely despise it. Which is fine. Because that's kind of what the Zelda franchise is in many ways. It is like every game, like a lot of the games are very different. Comparing Ocarina of Time and The Wind Waker is kind of nuts in many ways. I have to play one Zelda ROM with the Face Stealer. The Face Stealer? What is that? Also, hello, Solorian Knight. Also, hello, Maple. Yeah, but helping the people feels like a waste of time. What's the point of helping them? You get to see the story. That is the whole point. You're just there to see an isolated story. And the fact that you cannot help them and that they are kind of, quote-unquote, doomed is part of the whole idea of the game, because it is very nihilistic. Majora's Mask doesn't have a real happy ending. Even if you beat Majora, there is no real happy ending. There is no real winning. You kind of do what you did. You did what you could, but in many ways, I also see Majora's Mask a bit of an analogy of Ocarina of Time, where Link was not able to save everybody. And now he is kind of faced by a similar situation where he also cannot save everybody and he has to let go, you know? I think Majora's Mask also ties up really well with Ocarina of Time story-wise. Oh, thank you for the tenor, Jonesy. Legend! Legend! I have a personal request if you don't mind. Alright. Will you least save Palsy the Postman before the game is over? Who's Paulie the Paulie the Postman? Is that what in this ROM? Whoa. Paulie the Postman. Zelda Master of Time. In The Legend of Zelda, Master of Time is a well-known fan-made ROM hack by blah blah blah. Yeah, but I want, like, who's Paulie the Postman? What is the name of the postman in Zelda? No, this is just a normal postman. Get a perfect score using at most 11 arrows. That is crazy. Who's Paulie the Postman? Oh yeah, I'll help him out. Sure, why not? If everything is going to reset, why help that person? Why not just go on with the main story? Because that, again, that's not really the point of the game. The point of the game is also kind of that you cannot save everybody. Because it ties into the overarching character plot of the Hero of Time. Less about that and more about the fact that I feel like I'm wasting time from continuing the main story. I kind of get why you're like, what is the point? But also, like, he's actually for Majora's Mask. I didn't know if you were playing the ROM hack for Majora. No, we're playing Master of Time. This is a very, very different ROM hack. We're not playing OOT. But his name is Palsy? Nah, you gotta be kidding me. What, the postman from Majora's Mask is called Paul? Gotta be kidding me, right? You're not real. You're not real. You're lying. You're lying. I don't believe that. Jonesy, you gotta be kidding me, right? Is he really called Paul? Why is that man called Paul? That is crazy. I still appreciate the tenor, though. I don't know if I can help the postman, because I don't think there is a postman in the game. I've named the postman Paulie. Yeah, and he's gonna like it, whether he likes it or not. Whoa, wait, what the hell? Huh? I was about to say, what the... Oh, huh? I don't feel accomplished at all, though, and not even in a cool way. I just feel like I wasted time. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of how the game is designed. This might be the OCD thing, like you mentioned earlier. But it's just kind of designed that way. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not the point. You're not like Majora's Mask isn't necessarily. Majora's Mask is also very much like a visitor. You're not supposed to be there. Arguably, Phantom Hourglass is similar. Mother. Wait, there's another one there, right? That I also needed to get. How am I gonna get all of them? How am I gonna get there? Because I need to be there as well, I think. Wait, what if I jump down here and break both my shins? Here we go. My man rolls. Smooth. How do I get up there? Yeah, Majora's Mask is just very weird in terms of that design. And if it's like... And if you're like... I don't like that. You know, or it doesn't fit with me, or it leaves me unfulfilled. I can kind of understand that. I can see that. I just like the whole macabre angle it goes for, you know. Mostly. I think I messed this up. Oh yeah, this one, well, I mean, you might say that, Frieden, but technically, I've seen some ROM hacks run on native hardware that have been impressive. I've seen some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. I know that, and that's fine. I look at it from a game perspective. You can have a feeling unaccomplished and have it be great. It's not being sad that MC died type of accomplished. It's more so I missed the bus unaccomplished. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a way. I can understand that outcome. I personally don't have that necessarily. Am I... Oh, yeah, no, I can make it there, and then I can get up there, and I should have all of them, right? I don't know how many I need. But I just see them as, like, very singular stories. And I'm I'm a person who really likes side quest stuff. And I think, in many ways, Majora's Mask has been the peak of side quests in the Zelda franchise. And Nintendo never was able to hit the same. So that's kind of how I kind of view it. Sick. And that is probably the boss key, right? I don't know where else to go in the game at this point. Like, the fuck? Holy moly, ow. Oh, how do I... Oh, hello, what are you doing here? How are you doing? Oh, Jonesy with a $5. Jonesy, I appreciate this. Thank you for keeping the lights on here. I'm being completely real with you, Doc. As Postman's name is Paulie for all Zelda games, unless you would prefer the name Visken. Is that like, have you ever, what, you just call all the postmen in Zelda games Paulie? If you say, when I read Paulie, I just thought about like, I thought about The Sopranos, because there's like a character in The Sopranos. Oi. Because there's a character in The Sopranos that... Wait a sec, add 3 to the super chat goal. Myron, get ready for Mario Kart. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna do Mario Kart, yeah. We'll do some Mario Kart. Polly is Visken? But no, I like Polly more. I like the idea of Polly for a postman. Polly the postman. Because it rhymes well, you know, because it's PP. Polly the postman. Just like Carl the carpenter, you know? Like CC, you know? That always adds up. That always works. Yeah, because our original goal for like... Because we got like $20, which is like 4 members. Yeah, we can do Mario Kart. I'll look into it. PP. I already expected that, you 12-year-old children. Add 3 to the super chat goal. Yeah, well, we're getting close. We should be... over half. Like Postman Pat, Peter Post, yeah. Postman Pat, yeah. That's what they do a lot in like in a lot of shows, especially kids shows. But in general, it's very soothing to have like PP, you know, like Postman Pat or like Eric the electrician or like I thought of something very offensive, but I'm not going to say that. That's just my brain. To the warp point where you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. So this is just like the other item. SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, exactly. It's just like that. Krusty Krab. Yeah. This is like a thing in media a lot. Bob the Builder. Yeah, BB. Bob the Builder. Bob Builder. It's just the adds makes it a little bit cleaner. The gameplay, music, bosses, that all looks fantastic. It's just those problems that prevent me from trying it again. It's complicated. And for what? To do something different. It's just like, you like Majora's Mask. If you like singular, if you are a big fan of side quests and singular stories. If you like very, like, deep emotional stories, especially ones that are very sad. And if you like the transformation masks, those are probably the main 3 reasons why I would like MM. I'm not gonna lie. Great, look what I just started. I don't regret anything. I mean, Polly the Postman. I mean, I like it. Dr.Wily? Oh, yes, I'm Dr.Wily, everybody, because it's WW. Okay, so I got that thing. Now what do I do? This game. I like this ROM hack, but it is a bit confusing at times. Wait, let me just have a little peek. Let me have a little peek. Because there's so many, like, very vague... Yeah. Ah, wait, hold up. Oh, wait, what? I was about to say, how did that guy already get the boss key? He's just as far as we are. Oh. Yeah, no, I would have run around this place 100 years. Also, fantastic, you know? You get, like, an item in the dungeon, you think, oh, classic Zelda design. This is going to be important. It doesn't matter at all. The item we just got, as far as I can see, it does not matter. The hook shot is the only thing that matters. Anyway. Whee! I especially like the MM vibe with festive carnival, but make it dark and gloomy. It's basically considered the best game, and not liking it feels incorrect. Oh, no. No. A, it is not incorrect to dislike something. It is incorrect, in my opinion, to dislike something for, like, petty reasons, you know? But your opinion on it is completely more than fine, you know? Why you have problems enjoying it or getting satisfaction out of it. I totally understand. There's nothing wrong with that. And also, MM is certainly not the favorite in the franchise. Oh, certainly not. Surprisingly enough, MM actually gets quite a lot of hate. MM gets a lot of hate, surprisingly enough. Giving the doctor an evil smile. What am I in for? Are you, Jonesy, are you like outside with an RPG? Am I gonna die? Oh, also, everybody, I don't know, I just wanted to bring this up. If any of you, like, watch, for any of you that watch the videos, there's apparently a thing, yeah, I don't know how it works necessarily. It's called hype points, and they matter a lot on YouTube. So, you can give them to, like, creators, like, on their videos and stuff. I don't know why Nintendo, YouTube, decided to add more, tack on more stuff to an already bloated system, but who knows? So if you watch the videos, give hype points. I'm never gonna make that jump. How am I supposed? Huh? Of course, Link. I love how you undershoot stuff always. Are you just doing a whole timeline thing? My best example for hating for no reason is people hating on Charizard because it is popular. Yeah, but that's just hating because it's popular. I'm doing a marathon, which I have to... yeah, you have to play everything. I assume you're following the timeline. Also, hey Soren, welcome to the stream. Yeah, then it's just kind of toughing it out. Oh, whoops. I threw a big nut. Don't take that out of context, chat. I will hang you. Do you have a PhD, Wily? No, I do not. I wish I had a PhD. I do not. I would consider myself a rather learned man, but I do not have a PhD. All the learning I've ever done in my life is reading books. That does not work. How am I... Wait. How did that guy pull that off? That is BS and a half. Yeah, that's what I did. Of course. Again, it's such tiny stuff in this ROM hack that makes you think you're an idiot and you're completely off track, you know? Like, oh, I'm nowhere near where I should be. But you're just completely fine, you know? Like... This ROM hack is a rage bait. No, and of course I don't make it. I should have. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I knew what I had to do there. Yo, open my stream software. Thanks. Damn, missed opportunity. I know, right? I know, right? No, I do not have a PhD. I never finished college or uni. I finished high school and then I dropped out to do YouTube. And since then, I've been doing YouTube. And when I was... Because I started YouTube when I was very young. So I was living with my parents and I was making YouTube money that was pretty decent. And I was like, what am I going to do with all this money? And most people of my age back then, like 17, 18, 19, you know, very young, would have wasted all the money on stupid garbage. I decided not to do that because I also saw that YouTube is not forever. Most people are done after 5 to 10 years on the website. Like their career is just 100% dead and they're not really making any money anymore. So I decided to like invest all my money. Then I really got into investing and I really got into cryptocurrency as well. And not as in meme coins and garbage, but on a very technical, economical level. I'm also involved in multiple, like, on-chain, like, crypto organizations. And aside from that, I just invested everything into stocks and crypto. And that was a very good choice. And due to doing all of that, I got very good at economics. I've read a lot of economics books. I've read a lot of PhD level research papers and all that stuff. So, while I do not have a PhD, I am rather well-read due to just choosing to be well-read, by choosing to read economic and research papers, to listen to audiobooks of some of the best books that are released every year, by reading books, by reading all the articles, keeping up with the news, following a lot of very good, like, finance channels and everything. And just in general, like, research science channels. A lot of the stuff I watch is from, like, people who have PhDs in economics or the specific fields I'm watching. I mostly like history, I like physics, I like economics, and I like biology and nature in general. So that's where a lot of my expertise is. I do not speak, like, multiple languages, for example. I speak English and Dutch, and I could understand a little bit of German. I might want to learn how to speak German, because that should be pretty doable. Shane is getting a preferential treatment because it is popular. It's not popular because of preferential treatment. Hey, Doc, I've already used the high points on you, and I was giving you an evil grin because of what I had started with Paulie. My brother. Also, I appreciate the points. Yeah, the high points is apparently a massive thing on the platform, and it really dedicates also how good a video does. Even though I don't know how it works, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know where to find it. Where is it? Where is it on the video? How do I give high points? Thanks. Yeah, you can do like a super thanks. That's not necessarily what I'm looking for. Like, how do you high point? I really need to look into that. But, like, high points, for the people who don't know, it's a whole thing. And I don't know why YouTube decided to add more, tack more stuff on top. Because I'm getting sick of it. We already have the like, the dislike. We already have likes and dislikes. You can hype a video if you like it. Ah. Well, anyway. If you guys watch the videos and you want to help in a way, that actually does help. High points actually likes, and the high point stuff actually matters more than I thought it would. I just hate it that YouTube always tacks on more stuff. This website can work really, like, this website should work, like, super... Jesus, how much did you put this on the edge? How can I not... How am I supposed to... Oh my, whoa. Do we really even have dislikes anymore? Yes, yes. You guys cannot see dislikes, but I can. Yeah, so sorry if I got a bit distracted from the whole discussion we were having about MM. Still, I hope the whole marathon will go well, like starting with adult and everything. I hope it will go well. Is it for like charity or is it just fun? Like charity or like live stream or just fun or whatever? Also, I love to hear that you grew up with my Mario videos. It's really fun now that, because I hadn't uploaded for like half a year, and then I started really getting into it again. Like now that I'm starting up again, and I'm also doing a lot more of like old content, so like a lot of theory and mystery stuff and like lore and whatnot, as well as myth busting. And it's really fun to hear from a lot of people that like they grew up with my stuff, you know. It's really heartwarming. I actually quite like that people are nostalgic for my videos. I think it's quite cool. Oh, it's just for fun. Well, then there's at least no pressure to have it done in a certain time or whatever. You won't be pressured like mad. Oh, you are still alive. Your dead comrade asked us to save you. Or dead comrade? I don't understand. A little guy with a flute. And then he was a dead Kokiri. Oh, it's a skull kid, not a dead Kokiri. A strange creature who likes to lie. They are not evil, just a little annoying and weak. Ooh, they're weak. The high points are where the comment section is. We just have to move the comment section over. Haha. I don't know. I just want Nintendo to just keep it simple. Also, hey, Mr. Moon. Or Shirail. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming, lovely. Though I will be dreading Majora's Mask. I get that. And setting up 4 swords is going to be hell. Yes. I also don't like 4 swords much. Again, like, this is also the thing with, like, Majora. I'm being like, I don't like Majora much. Like I said, that is all fine. Because there are so many games in the Zelda franchise that are so not what the previous game was. Or even the one before, or even the one after. 4 Swords and 4 Swords Adventures is, in my opinion, an amazing example of... This doesn't feel like a Zelda game at all. I don't hate it, but it doesn't feel like a Zelda game at all, you know? Finally out of the hospital. Are you okay? Thank you very much for the heart badge, by the way. I love it on my channel. No worries, no worries. I appreciate you. My knuckles are like getting absolutely messed up. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that knuckle. Look at that knuckle. My knuckles are like absolutely getting smoked due to bare knuckle boxing. It's so bad. Need to calm down. But I'm gonna love Twilight Princess right after I return the Wii version and get the GameCube version. GameCube version is superior, 100% agree. Also, Twilight Princess is amazing. Like, that's in my top 3. Need to lotion them. Yeah, I kind of do, because they're kind of dried out like mad. Due to doing a lot of bare knuckle. I had a blood clot in your lung. My lord, are you okay? Like, everything okay? No repercussions or, like, long-term stuff? Like, that is horrendous. Holy moly. I have a friend who lives in the Netherlands. I want to visit. Do you have any areas in mind that I must see? And how much Dutch would I have to learn if, in theory, to move there? All right, Maple, I'm going to explain this to you very thoroughly and simple. 1, if you go to the Netherlands just on vacation or just to hang out, for the love of God, get out of Amsterdam. Amsterdam is not the Netherlands. It barely represents our culture at this point because it's so touristy. Most of the shops and stores and foods and other things you will find there, they're not Dutch at all. You'll also find classical Dutch things, but also a lot of shit that is not Dutch at all. You'll find waffle shops. Not stroopwafel, but just normal Belgian waffle shops everywhere in Amsterdam. They're not Dutch. They're from Belgium. There's nothing, like, we're not culturally tied to that, really. So don't do that. So, 1, if you come to the Netherlands for a vacation, or this goes for everybody, if you come for a vacation, get out of Amsterdam. Even if you stay in Amsterdam, you can get the train to Haarlem, to Utrecht, to a lot of places. Just get on the train. It's very easy. You're there in like 20, 30 minutes in a lot of really nice cities that are a lot more Dutch, in my opinion. I would especially advise Utrecht and Haarlem. So Haarlem and Utrecht. Utrecht is in the center of the country, and Haarlem is by the coast. It's very close to The Hague. Very easy to get there. Of course you are Dutch. Yes, 100%. It's very easy to get there, to like Haarlem, from Amsterdam. Secondly, if you want to live in the Netherlands, you can get by with just English. Will you ever be part of the country? No. You need to learn Dutch. There are too many people who migrate to the Netherlands. And I don't have anything against them. I'm friends with a lot of... Yeah, Haarlem and Den Haag are relatively close by. They're both at the coast, that portion of the country. It's not like The Hague is all the way in Groningen. You know what I mean, Maroon? They're not like completely close to each other, but they're not like miles away. The Hague is close to fucking... Wait. Yeah, Den Haag and Haarlem are not that far away. They're on the same part of the country. They're both on the coast. The Netherlands ain't that big. But I would go to Haarlem because The Hague is much further. That's closer to Rotterdam, yeah. It's closer to Rotterdam than it is to Haarlem, I'll admit. But like Haarlem is like fun. Haarlem and Utrecht is fun. And if you want to live in the Netherlands, you need to learn Dutch. There are two things you basically need to learn to become Dutch. Truly. Truly. Well, a couple of things. But like, I think two are like required. If you cannot cycle, if you don't know how to use a bicycle, everybody's going to make fun of you. I'm not going to lie, you'll be like an idiot. They're going to be like, oh, this guy's inept, you know? Second, learn Dutch. Because if you don't learn Dutch, you're never really part of it. You're never really part of the country. You just aren't. You need to learn Dutch. If you really want to become part of the country, part of the culture, part of the people, really understand it, be a part of it, you need to learn Dutch. Otherwise, you'll be an outsider forever. We'll still be very nice to you, and you'll have Dutch friends and everything, but you'll always be on the outside. And you'll be standing on the side, quite often, hearing Dutch and not being able to understand. Just in conversation. So, like, and a lot of foreigners who come here do not learn Dutch because we speak English so well. But the thing they don't understand, because they're like, oh, everybody speaks English, it's so easy, yeah. But they don't understand that they're not actually part of the country, for a lot of people. In my opinion, at least. If you really want to become part of it. I would not consider you Dutch if you cannot, like, I wouldn't consider you Dutch, even if you're an immigrant, like, and you migrated here. I would only consider you Dutch if you can actually speak the language. So, for example, I have a friend of mine, and his girlfriend is Mexican, and she's becoming a Dutch citizen, as in a national citizen, and she needs to complete, like, a Dutch course, but the Dutch course is at such a low level that we're talking about, like, she can match, vocabulary-wise, in Dutch and speaking, she can match a 6-year-old, and that is the requirement. In my opinion, that is abysmal and utterly disgusting to our own culture. I think we should up the ante a bit more. I don't expect you to speak fluent Dutch on, like, university level, but if you cannot keep up with a 12-year-old, like somebody who is in, like, high school, we're in a pretty depressing state. So please, learn Dutch. Please learn Dutch. Also, I'm glad to hear that medication will just help, Mr. Moon. I'm glad you're fine now, because that is terrifying. I also like Zelda 2, though. I rage at it a lot. I don't like Zelda 2 at all. But Zelda 1 and 2 are kind of like jank, in my opinion, in many ways. Like, as in, they have not aged super well. I think Zelda 1 aged better, though. I was with you partially when you were doing a co-op on Twilight Princess, remember? Yeah. I was the one who told you to use the warp magic more often. Will you be playing the full game on stream? I would love to do something with Twilight Princess, yeah. Maybe a randomizer or like a certain challenge run or something, because I love Twilight Princess. So I'd love to do something with Twilight Princess. I agree. I think people should at least have finished primary school level of Dutch. Yes, same. Best way to learn Dutch, find a Dutch lover. True. True. But yeah, no, please learn Dutch. If you move to the Netherlands, learn Dutch. There are so many immigrants here who do not do it. And I'm friends with a lot of immigrants that I know through the gym and I do martial arts with. And I like them a lot, but I also tell them again and again and again, you need to learn Dutch or you're not going to truly fit in. And so many just skip that step. In my opinion, it's such a shame. Because I think the Dutch language, in many ways, is very fun. And the culture and everything. Dr.Wily, hello flower petals, welcome to the stream, what? No worries, Maple. Also, if you need any spelling for the things I said, ask Myron in the chat. The mod. He'll be able to spell out anything. Start speaking Dutch throughout the whole stream now. No, no. I'm not going to speak Dutch throughout the whole stream. I'm not going to speak Dutch throughout the whole stream, that is madness. But I'm like, wait, 1 second. More milk, very Dutch, more milk. Milk waxing. I love milk. Also, if you hate like dairy products, you are in the wrong country. Just so you know. We drink a lot of milk, we eat a lot of yogurt, a lot of cheese. We're a dairy country. Spelling. Yeah, as in Haarlem or like Utrecht or like. Yeah, but at least I don't know. He might be able to find it. I'm half Italian, so dairy is not a problem. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, no, because I'm as Dutch as it can be, because my heritage is, we were able to trace back my heritage 300, 400 years here in the Netherlands. So I'm like uber Dutch. How are the ghasts, by the way? Ghasts? What do you mean, fight? How many blazes appear on your lawn, Wily? How many blazes? What is this? Like, I don't live in Minecraft world. What do you mean? Wait, what did I need to do? What did this woman tell me? I didn't listen. Sorry, bro. I'm just too busy talking about my country because I love the Netherlands. Yo, what were you on about? You dumb cow of a woman? What do I need to do? What did she say? I really didn't pay attention. Horrendous choice in hindsight. Oh, the Netherlands. Yeah. All right. Okay. Fair. Jeez. How did I not notice this? We do not tolerate the lactose intolerant. Yes, we are very intolerant towards them. If you're gay, come here. It'll be fun. Lactose intolerant, you'll get hanged. First thing in the morning. Yeah, no shit, I can't open them with my hands. You dense. What? I needed to shoot something with fire? I did not read it. Let me really check what we were supposed to do here for a hot second. What are we supposed to do? Please burn the sculptural web. Oh. I was about to say, I read something with burn. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, well, again, vague. As in weird, mostly, not even vague. I'm lactose intolerant. Maroon, get the hell out of here. Where is the... Bam! Do you see that? I don't know what happens if I go here. What, do I have to... Alright, I'm gonna check if I have to get into this beam before I do, and the game is just like... Nah. Oh, yeah, no, that was literally it. What, there's no boss fight? That is crazy. That is criminal. I lactose and told her aunt. Oh! Doc, I'll see you later. I have to go take care of my cat's litter box. Woo! I'll pet her for it. Yeah, please do. I love cats. I absolutely love cats. Thank you so much for coming, Jonesy. And I appreciate the donos. Really helps. Also, pat the cat. Give it a kiss. The baby. I love cats. I really want a pet. But my landlord doesn't allow me to have pets. Because he's evil. But I wanted to get like a small terrarium for like a jumping spider. Because those are everywhere in the Netherlands. And they're adorable. And I'll call him like Paul. Or something. I'll just call him... I'll give him like a stupid name, you know? What's she on about? Timer, can I spam your DMs with pics of my cat Lisa? Yes. Get a fish pet. I could also get a fish pet. That is true. That is true. Bye, Jonesy. Love you. We go for away for like 2 minutes to get tea, and chat feels like it progressed 20 minutes. Yes, it's a very active chat today, because I'm very chatty. Even though when I got out of the gym, I was kind of pissed off. But that wore off rather quick. Alright! We did it! What's the next place where we needed to go to? Was about to say, there's somebody here. I'm gonna kill you! Are you okay with chilling with this giant-ass spider? Triforce Heroes is... Fight, if you want my opinion on Triforce Heroes. Terrible game. Boom! But I really want a pet. But I could also get a fish. Or I get a terrarium with like a reptile. Because I really like leopard geckos and stuff like that as well. Like a ball python. I kind of need to like talk to him maybe. Because I think the main reason why he doesn't want me to have pets, because he's like scared that the pets will just ruin the house. But if I get one that's like locked in like a terrarium, you know, like I understand like a cat and a dog, you know. They scratch everything to hell and whatnot. I've had a tortoise before. Man, I've been watching your stream since I was 13. You are my comfort YouTuber. That is adorable. That is adorable, Flower Petals. It is so fun. Again, like I've said this before. It's so fun that a lot of people, now that I'm like kind of back, now that I'm back, after not posting straight up for half a year, and not really posting, yeah, not even posting anything new for longer than that, I think. It's really fun to hear that everybody has a lot of good memories of like the channel, and they're very nostalgic for it and whatnot. I really like that. It's adorable. Snake, a danger noodle. Yes, exactly. A hamster could also be an idea, but I don't really like hamsters that much. Because my experience with hamsters is that they just kind of, they always bite. They always bite. Hamsters just kind of like they're always so mean. They sleep during the day and are active during the night, and they bite a lot. That's my experience. I was watching your stream since 2018 when I was 13, so it's been a very long time. Holy moly, yeah, that's 13, 2018, that's like 2 plus 6 is like 8. So, you're an adult! You can drink in America now. You're the legal drinking age in America. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people tell me like, oh, I was 13, or I was 14, or I was 15. And some people also like, oh, I was in my early 20s, or whatever. Like, the age ranged quite a lot. But it's really fun that a lot of people, hello, camera. Get up, gabagool, over here. I'm like a soprano soundboard at times. But it's really fun that a lot of, like, everybody has aged like a million years. But it's like, for some reason, for a lot of people, I fell out of their scope during the 2020s. I think also because YouTube kind of changed. But now I'm trying to get back into the limelight. The last 2 videos did actually pretty decent. I got a lot more videos in the making. Do you guys know about Tofu, the snake that has beef with Markiplier? What do you want about? Hamsters are my spirit animal. Annoying night owls that hate humans who want to off themselves. Fucking hell. Fucking A. Yes, and it's most likely because it is the owner getting jump scared by... Jump scared means Markiplier is dangerous. What? Each one of us became adults under your supervision, except Sean. He never matured. He stayed where he's at. We may be adulting according to the documents, but neither me or Chloe feels like one. I mean, nowadays the world has changed a lot. You don't need to be a classical adult anymore. As long as you make sure that you can retire There are just 3 things you need to do to be an adult. In my opinion. Aside from the normal things of like, you know, eat, brush your teeth, shower, go to bed at sort of reasonable times when you have to do stuff the next day. But the most important things about being an adult, and everybody loves it, is pay your bills, pay your taxes, and make sure you're able to retire. Those are the only actual things you need to do to truly adult. Pay your bills, do the job, you know, contribute to society so you can make a living and then people like benefit. And make sure you don't throw all your money into a gigantic hole and take on billions of dollars of debt and then die on the Walmart floor at 80. That's it. Everything else is optional. It's just bonus, you know? I don't know what the second place was we had to go to. Yeah, YouTube's algorithm changed a bit. Yeah, it certainly did. It certainly did. It's just because of like reels and shorts, like the short form content. I think that's the main reason. Oh my god. What are we doing? What they are talking about is a pet snake named Tofu that attacks their owner's laptop whenever they watch a Markiplier video and I just chill with everything else. That is funny as fuck though. I got a letter in my mailbox that my rent will be increased. Yeah, my rent increased as well. I kind of get it. I hope you never stop streaming, and even if you don't comment or chat, even if I don't comment or chat on your streams, I'm almost always here, Lamau. That is crazy. I appreciate it though. It's always good to have the regs, the regulars, the ones that know, the ones who get the inside jokes, you know, and the unhinged stuff I say on a daily basis. The questionable things I let out of my mouth. Dr.Wily, can you dance like Bully Maguire? No, I'm not a bully, so I can't. Let me go to that library real quick to check for... Oh, wait. Can I get... No, I could never reach that. Nope. Nope, that's never gonna happen. How would you ever reach that? What the god? Yeah, everybody avoid debt. The only acceptable debt is a mortgage. This book is not interesting. Love you, Link. Hey, Captain Kita, welcome to the stream! To be honest, being expected to have the maturity of an adult but not treat like one doesn't help. Yeah, no, that is facts. Oh, that is a little bit too fast. Video game. The text went a little bit. Long ago in the country, yeah. I just need to know where I needed to go again. Live in peace, condemned to fight, neither blah blah blah, pray to the gods. Where do I need to go again? The Nimrod? I have the Nimrod. One day from far away, the country blah blah blah, and face no matter how deadly. Tell me about it, sis. 6 medallions. Oh my god. 1 in the forest, 1 in the volcano. Land of the dead. Okay, volcano it is. Whee! Doc, check your DMs because you received Motz's cat. Oh my god, he looks so angry. Why is this cat so sour? Why is he so mad? Why is it sitting like that? It does look very fluffy though. That is crazy. But your cat does look pissed off 24/7. He does look very pissed off. The kitty is not having it, 100%. Older adults want to act like adults, but they do not treat the young adults as they should in order to mature. Yeah, but that's why you need to go your own way. I think one of the main reasons why a lot of, like, our generation and younger that become adults who feel patronized, you know? Patronized. I think a main reason is due to a lot of... this is partially personal choice, but also personally a lot of housing markets in the Western world being very overheated. People stay with their parents for a very long time, so they live with their parents, so they still get treated like a child by their parents. As soon as you move out, then you really become an adult, in my opinion. There are like two big pieces of being an adult. And that is A, making your own money and fixing your own shit, you know. And step B is getting out of the house and living on your own and running a household and paying the bills, you know. Those are big steps. But they get delayed for a lot of people, either because the housing market is unfavorable, so they won't be able to find a house, like to either rent or buy. They are not very smart with their money, so they are not financially able to do it, even though they might be able to do it if they were a bit smarter with their money, you know. I think that's a big thing. Oh shit! I hope you're all good, Dio. Hope it was sort of okay to deal with. I can imagine if it was a lot to take in, to say the least. Volcano? Where's Volcano? Glad to hear that, Dio. We're all with you. All here to share the love. Lisa was one hell of a grumpy queen. She's only smiling when she's sleeping on my chest. Yeah, she looks grumpy as heck. I took care of my mom in the last few years of her life. That is very noble of you, and I hope she was grateful for it, first of all, because they're not always that. And I hope it did not set you back too much, Keto, because sometimes it can also, like, anchor you and stop you from living your life or getting ahead. You know? Yeah, Flower Petals. Lol has been the editor for the channel for, like, ages. He's always been here. This man has literally always been here. I think there's been 1 year where he wasn't. But, like, 1 year in, I got an editor. Because I was like, fuck this. Been living on my own since I was 16, now I'm nearly 26. People think I look like 30, though, because of my mature face. Yeah, the crazy thing is, I don't know why, a lot of people think I'm younger than I am. I've had multiple moments now when out and about, and every time I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to take that to the bank when I get older, you know? I've had a lot of people who said I look... like, they would have expected I'm more like 25, you know? Like that kind of age. Even though I'm 27, almost 28. Oh yeah, this is just back at the shitty village. The Dutch baby face. No, I think it's mostly because for somebody who's almost 28, I have a very full head of hair. A lot of people who are as old as I am cannot say that. And while I do have some gray hairs, I have blonde hair, so you don't see the gray hairs at all, so it doesn't, like... But if you look at my forehead, there are, like, canyons in this forehead from, like, focusing on that script, baby! But a lot of people would certainly say I'm like a solid 2 years younger than what I actually am. So, but I said I'll take that to the bank, baby. And a lot of women say it as well. It's not men, it's a lot of women. A lot of women are like, holy moly. You'll age very well. And I'm like, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You know, when I was 13, I had a big crush on you. I thought you were 18, 17, but you were way older. Yeah. 2018, I was... No, well, that could have actually been true. I was... Because I'm 27 now, so I was... Yeah, 7, 8... No, I was 18. I was 18, 19. I was very young. I started Dr.Wily in 2015 when I was 16 years old. Technically. But thank you for the compliment, Flower Petals. Blessed. But yeah, no, I'm incredibly... no, I started Wily when I was like 16. I dropped out of high school and started doing Wily. And then I later on rolled into finance and portfolio management. So helping people retire, basically. You were 27? Whoa, you grew. Yeah. I'm 27. And I've been running this channel for 11 years. April was 11 years. I started this when I was 16. 2015, baby. Is this where I need to be? What is this place? Ugh, I don't like you. I'm gonna leave real quick and check out what this place is. Yo! That was a bit too fast. Behind this door, you will find the Temple of Strength, a very difficult attraction for budding heroes. But I don't need to go to the Zoras. I need to go to 6 locations as well. This is going to take forever. Where do I find the next location that I need to go to? No, I do need to go to the temple we just looked at, this Temple of Strength. Shenanigans. Right? Yeah. We need to go there. That is what we're supposed to do. Whoopsie. Whoop. I thought you were 30 present time, but you look 20. Well, that I'm 30 now. No, I'm 27. I turned 28 in 2 months. In 3 days. It's 2 months, and I'll be 28. 17th of June. I love how somebody... Oh, there are 2 of them. I love how somebody scaled this texture wrong, so the other one is in front of the other one. You see that? That's odd. Ow. I don't know how they got that to happen, but... You may think that you're Dutch Jesus, but in reality you're a monkey. I am monkey? Noted in my calendar. Well, also, whoa, that's crazy. Flower Petals, if yours is also June 17th. That is kind of nuts. What do you want from me? Leave me alone, helicopter plants. Go back home. Good. See, he listened. Yeah, the 17th of June, baby. Summer boy. If it's a good summer, my hair will become even more blonde than it is normally. It gets darker during the winter and it gets lighter during the summer. It's kind of a crazy effect. Oh no, I'm horrendous at birthdays. Don't ever ask me. I don't remember jack shit. Hello. Ow. Ow. Die. Oh my god, it's hell! We're in hell! Die. Oh my god, they're like machine guns. Leave me alone. Oh my. The frame rate is tanking. And I'm running this on a PC. No! I missed! I was about to say, you are somewhere around here. Come on, then! Idiot. Come on, then! Idiot. Got him. Holy moly. You're annoying. Oh, now we hide. Come here. If you see me now, I barely aged. Yeah, the only thing you see on you is like gray hairs. That is true. Aside from that, you haven't really changed much. We literally have a calendar alert for everyone because we can't remember dates at all. Same. I only remember my direct blood-related family birthdays. Yeah, but I know too many people, so I need to remember all of them. It sucks. I know I congratulated you on your birthday last year in Insta DMs, but I don't. But I don't if you say, well, what? Since you posted on Insta, but I forgot your birthday again, lol. But I don't if you say, what? I don't know what you mean by that last part, necessarily. Okay, well, bro, wait to say he aged. No, it's just gray hairs. I have them as well. What do you want from me? Oh my god, it is absolute hell here. I'm in hell. I've been transported to hell. Oh, I don't know if you saw. I don't know. I get distracted a lot. What is even happening on my Insta DMs? They're gonna give free money to people who have gas cars? I feel scammed. Where are DMs? How does this work? Aha. I get a decent amount of DMs. It's a bit busy here. Interesting. Oh yeah, that. Oh my god, the amount of. So many texts. So many messages I never responded to. Even from people that I know personally. That is crazy. I don't know, it could be somewhere in this pile of lot. It is kind of like, oh my god, even messages from 311 weeks ago. My lord. There's no end to it. I forgot my Instagram DMs are like a mess. I don't know if I saw it, but still, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate every little bit. I always see like a message rolling in, but I don't always click on it, you know? But I always get like a pop-up on my phone from any new messages. Same goes for Insta DMs. What day is June 17th? Let me actually check. Oh, that's a Wednesday. I'll probably do a little stream on my birthday. I don't know how long. I might not stream for as long as I normally do. But I'll probably do a little stream for my birthday. No, I do not check my DMs, because it is a bit of a shit show. I am not going to lie. Maybe Wally should go to the Temple of Alcohol. Yeah. I was actually, like, hungover on Monday, and that was not my intention. I went to a Greek barbecue because they have Greek Easter, and I was fed unknown alcohols. I think I already said this. But man, it sucked. It's not the... I don't want anybody to come close to me. Oh, you die. Yo, why are there like a billion, bro? Come on, spin. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're still coming. Leave me alone. Ah! Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Get out of here, get out of here. No, there's nothing here. Okay, bye, good talk. I'm going through that door now. Bye, bye, bye everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Okay. Oh my god. The onslaught does not stop. Leave me alone, bro. Oh, the fucking clams! Not the clams! I hate the clams. Screw you, clam. Ow. I'm just gonna come up real close to you, and then we're gonna do the same thing I just did. Which is boop, boom, 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 die, thanks. Yeah, our arthritis maxing over here. Ow. Ow! Leave me alone! I'm gonna die. I should have stocked up on stuff instead of being an idiot. Ah, I'm living in hell! Fun fact, Wiley, my birthday, the kermis is in my city. Well, in your city. What should be Tuesday after my Tuesday rant yesterday? What? What do you mean? I remember the one time you got really drunk on stream and you were wilding real hard. Yeah, that was fun. You had to end it abruptly. Yeah, oh, you remember the drunk streams? Those are class. Those are class, the drunk streams. I still have all of them, like, privated on the channel. Those are class. We're never gonna go as hard as that one time, but... man, that was class. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. Could you guys leave me alone? I know, you guys really want to be assholes. I would appreciate it if you're not. Get me out of here. This sucks. I'm in hell. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. I was about to say. The drunk streams were class. Drunk streams were great because it was genuinely watching a man torture himself for our entertainment. Yes, it was YouTube at its purest. It was a slice of the Filthy Frank era that we all miss. Everybody misses the times when YouTube was like kind of like Wild Westy. And the drunk streams were very much the Wild Westy type shit. Now YouTube is very much in many ways tamed. And if people do unhinged stuff, it is deplorable stuff. Like flexing money on homeless people or almost dying of an overdose. Like truly not very fun stuff. What if we made the Mario Kart stream at the... ho, 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 ho. I was about to say, just die. Why do they keep firing? I wish they would just stop. Boom. You see that? I shot it right through the two. Oh yeah, the clam. I hate you, clam. Come on then. Whoop. Bye, clam. One Super Mario Odyssey stream. 1K USD donated to play Skyward Sword. Class. Class. Oh yeah. Do not drink and drive. No, the drunk stream, I don't know when we would do that. I might. I don't know if I do that on my birthday. I don't want to get as absolutely destroyed as previous drunk streams though. I'm gonna plan a little bit better for that. I don't feel like that hangover. I'm too old at this point. You gotta remember, everybody. I hate this. This room is made by Hitler. What is this? Just out of range. You fucking... Oh. Ow. I missed. I missed. I hate this. Who thought of this portion of the game and was like, this is a good idea? Driving my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Then we should do it on my birthday, because it'd be mad funny. Yo, do it on my birthday. It'd be funny, bro. What the hell? A good idea would probably be to also have some kind of snacks or stuff. So don't subject to only alcohol. Well, the thing that I did with the previous drinking streams that was a mistake. I could do shots, but I should not do shots of like 80 proof. I should have something a little bit more calm, because that's where it kind of escalated a little bit too quickly for my taste. Ow, you really... Wow, let's design this. Who designed this? This is pissing me off. This is literally the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. What is this? What's happening in this game? Genuinely, Sepakumi. I missed. A shot and I missed. I missed and a shot. Kill yourself. Oh, kill yourself. 80%. No, 80 proof. So 40%. $80 proof was the mistake. But I don't know. I haven't done a drinking stream in a long time, and nowadays I'm getting old. Believe it or not. I fucking hate this. Who designed this? I was just making it American. How am I gonna deal with this? Because this is just literally like, oh, we designed this room while we closed our eyes. Wow, that's a really good idea. You could also kill yourself. What is this? I'm getting pissed off now. I hate this. I'm getting so annoyed. Like, thoroughly annoyed. About how poorly designed this shit is. Just die. Get out of here. I don't have any arrows. Now I'm screwed. How am I ever going to kill that guy with no health and everything? Oh my god, this is going to be hell. Yo, Link, climb. Yeah, again, it's just... I would love to talk to the dev of this game and ask him about some of the choices he made. And just say why. That's like the only thing I'll say. I'll just be like, well, but why? Because I cannot defeat this guy. I can't get in there. He fires way too fast as well. Like, this is never gonna work. How in the... Oh my god, this thing is spinning like mad. Calm down. It wasn't me, bro. I swear I didn't design this. I'm gonna get real mad. Okay, whee! And it doesn't... How the fuck am I gonna do this? How am I ever gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Why do you think Link is hot? Why do you think Wily is hot? Well, I am hot. I don't think I'm a bad-looking man. But that's kind of it. And Link, I mean... Link is kind of blessed in that regard. My man shouldn't do bad in the field. But I don't know, I'm like kind of like super straight, so... I don't know, really. I ain't an expert on this. Come on, fucking... I want to seppuku. I want to jump off a building. How am I ever going to deal with this shit? How am I ever going to do this? You can just throw free pot shots at me from like a million miles away while shooting like a machine gun. Are there any resources back here that I can use? Except this cancerous stuff. Drop resource? Of course not. Oh my god, I almost got screwed from the... Resource? Resource, please? Resource? 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 Never mind, I'm just getting out of here because this is a pointless endeavor. Oh, and of course they've all respawned because I'm living in hell. I forgot about that part. This entire dungeon sucks. Who thought of this? This is exactly why I hate Oracle Seasons. This game is just as infuriating as that. My sense of difficulty is throwing a room full of enemies. The end. Aside from that, game design can go to hell. My lord. I'm gonna go back to town and get like a bunch of stuff because I have nothing, and the game is also giving me nothing, which is classic ROM hack stuff. Shall we add item drops? Camera. I might lock the camera to just focus. Wait, let me actually... Oh, this item is useless. Okay. Oh yeah, I have no magic. Great. Love this game. And there are no pots as well. There's no drops in this entire dungeon. That is crazy. That is wild. Okay, back to Gerudo Town. Back to the main town we go to get our sheet. Give me all the stuff, baby. All right, and break your legs and die. Oh, such a waste. Such a waste of a good leg breaking. Okay, now we're gonna get a lot of stuff. We have 99 buckaronis. Gerudo Link makes me go crazy. The Bi-Awakening. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Degeneracy Edition. Hey, can I get a pint? Sick. Yo! He just called me a foreigner. Bit rude. Can I just drink it, like... Wait, can I... yeah, sure. Wait. Where did I get the bottle? No, I'm actually not going to use this. We're going to save this. I just need arrows, mostly. And something to stop the beeping. Oh yeah, that man is drunk. That was the whole kind of shebang. There's nothing up here. Stop the beeping. Recently replaying Breath of the Wild gave us an insane one to force fem that version of Link because it's clearly it needs it. What does any... I'm not even touching that. I hear the words force fem. I'm not even... like, that already sounds like trouble and a half. Very dubious behavior. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that, chat. I'm running. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm running. I'm already running. I don't know why you're still standing there. You hear my voice very faintly from the distance because there's such a big distance between you and I. Because I'm like, I'm out of here. I ain't touching that. I ain't touching that, baby. Already got that. That doesn't matter. That is kind of garbage. Give me all the arrows. No, that is way too many arrows. Bit too enthusiastic. Just give me 30. Oh my good god. I'm broke. Knowing Wily's dignity, 10k. What? Streaming in the Gerudo Link cosplay? The cishet mind cannot comprehend this. Well, it's mostly the fact that force is a part of that sentence. That is where it becomes worrying. I like this music here. Oh, this is the Kokiri who's depressed. By the way, all your friends are back in the forest. You don't have to be here anymore. Now I understand why you were here. Oh, Link. Jeez Louise. Calm down. Don't have to go all the way up there. He's lost all of his friends. He doesn't want to talk, so I can't help him. Yo! Egghead. Are you dense? Do you have a soft spot? In your head. Sometimes some people need a bit of a push, you know? No. No. That is I don't know what you mean by it, but I hope it's not as groomer vibes as I'm imagining it is. Hey, a buckaroonie. I want health. Please. Oh, whoops, I missed. Yeah, chat, roll that back. Roll that back. We're not talking about that anymore. Roll it back. Roll it back. Also, I don't know if I would do that for 10k, Dio. I don't know. That is weird. That is getting into a realm where I'm like, nah, I don't like this. No offense towards any of them necessarily, but I'm not like an OnlyFans girl who will do anything for money. I'm not going there. I just need help, and I don't want to drink the potion, because then I still don't have anything. At $20 is $20. Well, Shane, I love that the bar is that low. No, I'll be the fun class clown, you know. But there are boundaries. There are limits. Wait, but now I will drink this. Watch this. Yes. Fairy in a bottle. There's nothing better. Cool. Now we're gonna try and beat them. What bar, bro? $20 for Shane is true money. He needs to buy the cosplay. I do agree. You don't want to end up like the Minecraft streamer who got over 500k dressing like a girl. Yeah, it is weird. It is weird. It is weird. It is weird. At some point, stuff gets weird. Stuff gets weird. And are any bushes close by? Yeah, no, we good, Pretzel. We good. Also, welcome to stream. Love to see you. Oh my god, wrong button. Wily, can you sing for chat? No, I'm not gonna sing for chat. I don't even know what to sing. What do I sing? Do I sing song? I don't know song. I sang a Dutch song for my English UK YouTuber friends once. Sing Baby by Justin Bieber. No! What is this shit? Chat, don't get too ballsy with me. Or I'll bite back. Who this? Sinterklaas liedjes. Sinterklaas kapoentje? Oh my god! No, I don't want to cancel myself, because then they'll say that I sing racist song. No, 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 no. Oh, it's good to see you too, and I marvel at how calm your chat is, and the same for other big time YouTubers. Whoa, oh shit. Or marvel at how calm your chat is, and the same for other. Well, as in, oh shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, the chat is just calm in general? Or that's just like kind of a miracle that a lot of people, it's relatively calm. I was about to say, mate, you're not doing that. Come on then, mate. There's gonna be a last shot at some point. I was about to say. Clam. Get declammed. Clam. Get declammed. Or I guess slow might be a better word for it. Yeah, true, true. True, 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 true. To be honest, oh shit. For a lot of other people, for a lot of other fellow YouTuber friends, the streams are always usually very calm. Even Monster Maze, who's been streaming a lot lately, doesn't get that many viewers, which also surprised me a bit. I thought he would get more. Just die. I'm not in for your shit today. Now, how am I gonna deal with the other? Oh, it doesn't... Oh, no, but I don't like that. I have my fade out relatively slow. I think my fade out on, like, the chat below my face is like 5 seconds-ish. But it also depends on how fast the chat is moving. People's chats tend to get wild, especially bigger YouTubers. True, true. But for some reason, the streams never get that big. Even back in the heyday. Oh my god, there are two. I forgot about that. Just get out of here. Was that it? No? Where? Where's the last? Whatever. Eh? Yeah, I hookshot up there, but like, why gate no open? In 2018, you got some streams with 200 people watching, the Mario Kart ones. Yeah, true. We used to have a lot of peeps at streams. Lot of people at streams. But it just kind of calmed down at some point. YouTube just as a website has changed a lot. Ever since I was 13, I wanted to donate, but could never because I didn't have money at the time. Well, feel free to donate. It always helps out the show. I'll put that money towards videos. Mostly. Yeah, mostly. Maybe some subscription stuff we need. But we only do like super chat stuff, like members or stuff like that. Is your current sub count the highest it's been at? No. During the time that I didn't really upload videos, we lost some subs. And then I came back and then we also lost some subs. Because that's usually... Oh, there's a Weeeiirrddd over there. I was about to say, what the hell? Who am I looking for? I should kind of try and do more donation incentive stuff. I wanted to save a lot of it for like later moments, but I think I'll just use it. Regardless. And let's go! Pretty sure you had a 300k celebration stream. I don't know if you actually... Wait. Did we ever reach 300k? I don't actually know. So, Shellblade. There we go. Wait, where's here, live stop count? Oh, but that's like slowly updating as in like per second. I have no, wait, let me look at, wait, I can probably look this up in YouTube Studio. Because I'm quite curious what the peak was exactly. Analytics. Subs. See live count. 28 days. Lifetime. No, we never also 2008. I only had, whoa, I had very little subs in 2017 and 18. That's kind of crazy. I thought my sub count was higher back then, but it was only like 100 to 150k back then. That's tiny. Our peak was 200. I got blue balled like mad, basically. 297,000. Was it 297,208. That is the closest, the highest we've been. When did you break 100k? Like 2017. I read that specifically because the freeze effect, they don't even look that scary, to be honest. No, the freeze effect is just annoying. And sometimes if they get you, you're just dead, you know? Maybe add a sub goal in the new videos, like a 300 subs. You'll make an hour-long video. I could. This game is the best Weeeiirrddd scream. Twilight Princess, Avi. Oh! Thank you so much, Flower Petals, for the $1.50. 49. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps the show. Yeet! Big eaters, big eaters. I can use that video to pay for my software. Or to chuck it at Dio and say, beep boop edit please. Well, a bit more than that, Avi, but as a part of the yeet. No, every little bit helps. I appreciate every little bit. That is, in my opinion, one thing that is very important to always do as a creator. I hear a wolf going absolutely bananas. Oh, there are two of them. Boys, let me join y'all. Right, get arthritis yeeted, boys. But every little bit helps the show. And I think you should always appreciate what viewers do, even if it's something minor. Because at the end of the day, they are your success in that regard. As in, you owe them. So that's how I look at it. Wind Waker Rededs, they look cartoonish, but they are scary as fuck. Yeah, but they don't have the best scream. The best scream is the Twilight Princess one. I was asked the best scram, so I gave my... Oh my god, that's a very big plant. Big plant! Ow. I don't like these big plants. They're so hard to hit. Beep boop edit, please. Dio beep boops and edits like a pro. Facts. Oh. Oh my god, how am I... Whoop. Hello, climb? Link, climb. Idiot. February 1, 2017. That's when I subbed to you. Can you see what your sub count was on that specific day? Maybe not specific day, but probably that week. Let me have a look. Let me actually... Oh. Is that locked? No, it is not locked. That should be locked before I accidentally... Whoop! Since 2018, I was hoping you'd skyrocket to 500k subs in the future. Well, we could still get there. I'm like back to actually making videos again. And there is a big enough addressable market to make it very like term-based. Because how many subs has Zeltic? My boy. 871. Yeah, we can reach 500,000. 1 million is a bit unlikely though, but 500,000 should work. I just really need to get on that video grind and that the videos get pushed into the algorithm, and then it's gonna be, you know, that's the thing. But we'll get there. I'm doing my best to push us out there again. See how the website does. Although I must say the website has gotten weird in that regard. Like people's attention is split a lot nowadays. Total subs, live count, lifetime. On February... The closest I can get is February 4th. The 4th of February, 2017. I had 65,433 subs. So not even 100k. We reached 100k on... like June 2017, around my birthday. And I started uploading videos around early 2000, no, June 2000, no, April 2015. We had like a couple hundred subs. Then at the beginning of 2016, I had 12,000 subs, 13,000 subs, around there. Then at the end of 2016, early 2015, I had 60k subs, around and about, 58, something like that. Then 2018... we went to 142k subs, so we tripled, almost. And then 2019, I was at like 200k. And 2020, 236. And then 2021 was another good year, and after that, kind of it slowed down. But that's with a lot of people. Yeah, 12k, yeah. Oh, in the beginning, it was such a great feeling. You don't even want to know. I was, you gotta remember, I was like 16, 17. And I just decided to like go all in and go like grind the hell out of YouTube, and it paid off. So it, like that felt great, as you can imagine. Oh wait, let me see if I can snipe that. Missed. Got him. Got him. Oh, game screen. Ha! Ha! Good that you say it. Because I'm an idiot. It's number 2. Where's number 3? I got 5 arrows to solve this. Got him. Is that it? Music calms down. It's still gated, so... Wily is my favorite game. I'm the favorite game. Keep making videos. 100% will. 100% will. The thing I like the most about YouTube and just social media is just making videos. I don't necessarily like shorts. I don't like reels. Streaming, not in too high amounts. Because then I kind of get annoyed by it. The current amount we have is like... Ow. Fantastic. Alright, I have a fairy. I don't have to worry. I'm just gonna climb up here real quick. Just leave me alone. Ow. Again, I love that this guy is just like, I'm gonna place enemies at places where you can't really hit them. Difficulty. Yeah, I wish I could, I wish I had more arrows. I really wish, but the game, there are no vases, no pots, no places, no things. So, like, really, this dungeon drops nothing. And I absolutely hate it. Why you got that dog in him? What do you mean, that dog in him? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Where is she now? Is she dead? Was she eaten by the bear? Ow. Oh, there's like an invisible. Can I pet that dog? But yeah, no, I mostly like making videos and I like live streaming, but not too much. I couldn't ever like live stream 6 hours or 7 hours a day, like X amount of... Oh my fucking... Oh my god, there are a billion of them! I'm glad all of you wait for this 1v1 to end, though. Let's see if I can do this, everybody. Oh my god, the frame rate. Come on, then. Oh. That is unfair! How did the other one come back? Fine. Back to the arthritis strat. You asked for it, boys. Come on, circle me then. Do it. Okay. Boys, not 2 at a time. That is unfair. I remember I binge watched all your videos from 2018 and 19 when I was going through tough times. Like, I'd re-watch your videos again and again. Crazy how time flies. Well, I'm glad you liked them so much. I hope they helped. I hope you're doing better. No, I think these stealthos are similar to the stealthos we've fought before in this realm hack, where they need to die twice before they truly die. How am I gonna solve this? What time are we living? 10:56. All right. I'll probably try and do this. I think this is the final gauntlet of this room. Stripped of all resources. We go back in. Is that magic the one that keeps you from taking damage for 5 minutes? No, I wish. It's just, it's Pharaoh's Wind, so it's just teleport. Arguably kind of a useless item. Wait, which way did I go? Did I go there or did I go there? Who knows? I went this way. Good to know. But yeah, no, I already said earlier in the stream, I want to target 1 video a week. And maybe even, like 6 a month. So that's slightly more than 1 a week. Do your little evil laugh thing then. Ooh, nipped you in the butt. I hate it when you do that. I hate it when you do that. I hate it when he does that. No, we're gonna pull our way through this. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. We can win this. We can do this. Last week and this week are kind of an exception due to my mum. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, Dio. Don't worry about it. In the meantime, I'm streamlining my own like workflow as well, so I can reach that 1 a week of around 15 to 20 minutes length in terms of video. How many times have we died now? Like twice. 3, 4, 6, 7. Who's counting really? Who cares? Who cares? Nobody. Nah, that doesn't matter. Nah, that doesn't matter. I'm facing 4 skeleton men who can die twice. That equals 8 skeleton. I've done the math. Checks out. 8 skeleton versus 3 heart. It's gonna be 2 in that fight so far. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. This whole encounter is gonna suck real bad. Hey, thanks for saying watch out. I just noticed. Come on, skeleton! Coward! Oh, don't do the jumping. I hate when you do the jumping. I truly despise when you... Know your sword length, idiot. Okay, that's 1 skeleton down. Oh. I heard the skeleton glitch like mad. Come on then, skeleton! Come on, Jack Skellington. Your Halloween BS. Ow, I hate it when they hit exactly there. Ow, it's... Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Robert? How's it going? You're getting banged by skelly men. Skellington? So does this game have a new story or what? Yeah, it's a whole new story, whole new everything, to be honest. We are trying to save the world from time not moving. And we are currently in some sort of challenge dungeon, and I need to fight 4 stealthos. Actually, I'm gonna get some resources outside because there's probably bushes I can get some shit from. Screw this. We need to fight 4 skeletons who can die twice. So the equation comes down to 8 skeleton versus 1 link with very little to no resources. So this is gonna be great. We're skeleton maxing. On the topic of nostalgia, YouTube is recommending me a compilation of Game Grumps' Super Mario Sunshine video right under this video. That is crazy. That playthrough is old. I am talking 2014. Wait, I thought I saw you get more hearts. Am I misremembering? Yeah, because I had like a fairy, but the dungeon itself has literally no resources. There's nothing. No arrows, no nothing. Really, if you're looking for resources, this ain't the place. No arrows, no health, no fairies, no pots and pans to bang around at 2 a.m. to make your mom mad. None of that. Have you ever been to Saucon? No. Saucon these nuts? Yeah, I already expected that. Not gonna lie. I need more originality. Yeah, I need resources like mad. I just need a fairy. I would love to have a fairy. Yeah, a lot of flower petals, a lot of these dungeons. This game is fun, but it has its moments where it either tries to absolutely rage bait you with something that is like really hard, or it has like very vague solutions for puzzles and things that are just like, what do you mean? I couldn't even fathom that would be the answer, you know? And it's even so bad that it's not just me who's like, this is crazy. Even chat is like, what the hell? Even chat is like, I'm shocked. You know, why is that the answer? Is that the solution? I just want fairy. Give me fairy, please. Fairy! Well, what can I say? We played really well, had our moments, but couldn't score everything. The rest was suspicious too, but... Here comes the soccer talk. Hey, there's a grotto here. I never noticed it. No, I don't private streams anymore. None of the streams that we've done have been privated. No, I think we've been in this grotto. I need... Did you hear about the AI thing with Claude Mythos? Yes. Very worrying. If it is actually anywhere close to what Claude is claiming, I am very scared. I'm very scared, like genuinely. I'm genuinely very scared. If it's anywhere, if it's even anywhere close to what they're claiming. I'm very scared if it's that good at finding bugs. Because there is so much infrastructure out there that is not prepared for that kind of thing. No, Claude Mythos is a rogue AI. Yeah, but like the capabilities it has is what worries me. You know? They're trying to contain it with Project Glasswing and everything. I need to get a membership to the channel. I do love the content you put out. I would highly appreciate it. The more members, the more help. And you get a lot of perks. Click on join and check out the perks. Anybody who becomes a member, I highly appreciate it. YouTube is very inconsistent when it comes to views, income, and everything. And it has only gone... It used to be more consistent before 2020, but since 2020 and the fact that, like, Reels, Shorts, TikToks, YouTube, Netflix, Amazon Prime, 6,000 new games on Steam, and 5,000 new games on the Nintendo Switch, like... Getting a steady income from YouTube, like something predictable, is hard. So any bit helps, especially to just keep the funding going so we can produce. Plus, you got a golden voice. Oh, baby. I read a comment today that somebody said that my voice had gotten better. My voice actually improved. They're like, oh my god. Back in the day, I was like, on your voice. But now, oh, you know. But I've gotten older, so I guess it has gotten better. Yeah, any help, and if you like, I can't, like, if you would love to help, but you're like, I don't have the money or whatever, again, no worries. Other things you can do is, on YouTube nowadays, you have something called hype points. If you leave a like on a video, you can also give hype points. If you do that, that also helps a lot. YouTube cares a lot about it. So, like, interacting with a video, like liking, the hype points, commenting, stuff like that, always helps. It's the mic quality. It got a bit deeper. Yeah, I think I got a bit deeper. And I think it's also because I have the mic a lot closer to my face than back in the day. But I would say that my voice is still, for the most part, the same. I'm not sure. I have one more heart. How am I gonna do this? Oh, this is gonna suck. But we're just gonna try it. Can you show us a magic trick? No. I don't know how to do magic. Wait until you turn into your 30s. Your voice might deepen even more. I mean, it might. It's gone a bit more raw, I guess. It has changed, like my voice has changed a lot depending on the era you listen to. Obviously, because I started YouTube at like 16, like the channel at 16, there are like videos in 2017 and stuff that like the voice is very different because I was just very young. Just use Din's Fire. I only have this, which is basically Feyror's Wind, which is useless. Yeah, I got a lot in the works, Robert. But like I said, I'm trying... Oh my god, I forgot about the fact that I need to actually fight. Hello, draw the sword, please. Yeah, you're gonna do that stupid jump that I hate a lot. As long as he cannot hit with the jump, we're all good. The jump is like where the damage is taken. Oh my god, the frame rate. Oh my... Fine, if all of you assholes are gonna come for me, I'm gonna play this game just like you guys do. I don't know if it hurts these guys, but we're in a very desperate situation. I thought I was gonna die there for a hot second. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm cornered. Now I'm fucked. No, don't do the jump, don't do the jump, don't do the jump. Anything but the jump, I swear. Because that's how you bypass the shield, you ass. No, 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 molto bene, no molto bene, no molto bene, no, 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 no. Leave me alone. I'm going Italian over here to you. Immediately run, because these guys are gonna gank me like mad. Come on then, come on then, come on then, come on then. Come on then. That's what I thought. Come on then. Okay, that's one. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. Fuck! Oh. This combat is so hard. Why is it so hard? It's so hard. Yeah, the combat sections of this ROM hack are like every combat interaction in this dungeon so far has not been very great design. You're just kind of constantly being ganked by like 60,000 enemies, and you're just like, I'm taking damage. I hope this doesn't last too long. Oh my god, this is so hard. Why are all these combat encounters so hard? Why are these, like, having, like, at least give me 2 of them and then spawn another 2. It's such an unfair thing that when I get out of the when I kill one of them and I untarget, that they're like, oh, he's not on a one-on-one duel anymore. Cool! And then they all just jump on top of me. You know, like 2 of them just jump slash towards me. Yeah, what? Like, they're completely out of my camera range. I'm never gonna see them. This is so hard. Why is this so hard? All right, I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm so bad at keeping up with the streams. Holy shit. Mace, you should pay attention. We've done so much. Flower petals. What do you? Calm down. 2 steps back. No, but this is the next thing we need to do. This is genuinely the next place where we need to go. I thought you liked Five Guys. I love Five Guys. We could also, worst case scenario, collect heart pieces and get more health, you know, stuff like that. I have tried the age-old technique of spamming the spin attack, which normally gets me out of a pinch, but it doesn't here. I'm getting screwed. Somebody clip that! Thank you for the words of encouragement, Flower Petals. I can do this. Let's do this! Also, I'm glad Mace finally arrived. That man takes his sweet time. Also, in terms of videos, we got like 2 videos in the works. We got like a Zelda myth-busting video, which is coming. The one that we record, all the footage that we recorded on stream. So you might be featured in video. Ooh. Also, I am currently working on the terrifying mysteries of Super Mario 64, which is like a collection of mini theories about Super Mario 64. And after that, I want to work on the terrifying mysteries of Mario Majora's Mask. That's one that I want to that could go in the works. I got the Mirror Shield one. I got one about like the broken Ocarina of Time, and I got one about like the magical powers, explaining like the magical powers in the Zelda games. I got so many. That's the one thing that I really like about streaming, though, in general. Like, I get a lot of ideas for videos and a lot of good suggestions from stream. Like, kind of 50-50. Like, equally, you know? So that is really nice about it. Especially if I start making, like, two videos a week. I need a lot of material to work on. So how's the doctor doing? Not bad. I'm going insane because of this. We're gonna give this another shot. And then after that, I don't know. I just had to listen to your voice from your earliest video, and there's definitely a noticeable difference. To me, it sounds like it could be both A, different voice itself, and B, better mic. Yeah, it's my voice got deeper when I got older. Yeah, my voice in the beginning sounded very raspy and less deep, and now it's more deep. Do one video about who is the hottest baddie from Zelda franchise. I already did that. I did that for an April Fool's video. But I could kind of do it that angle. I already did like the top 5 hottest Zelda characters, and I used like a very provocative image of Zelda. But then it was just fire enemies, like in the fire temple and shit. This is the best April Fool's idea I've had ever. Jeez Louise, you got... Calm down! Oh, what the... That actually... That was cheap. Jump then. Jump then. I love the lag spikes. They're like a bonus. Oh my god, why did you join the fight? I'm already fighting one of you assholes. Oh my god, now they're all joining the fight. Ow. Holy moly. Oh my god. Alright, you're the next one. Come on then. I need to circle around a bit so the other ones leave me alone. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. You know I hate it, you know I hate it, you know I hate it when you jump. Come on, jump then, jump then. I want you to jump for once, and now you don't. Oh, I love how they all just immediately go for my throat as soon as one of them dies. The first one to die loses. That's clearly the game we're playing. First to die, lose. Makes sense. I was about to say, I can time you relatively well. No. Don't do the whole jumping thing. That really pisses me off. Oh, they're laughing at me, chat. Oh my god. Wait. Big Nut? Big Nut does nothing. Big Nut does nothing. Normally, Big Nut is actually, like, the save. This is the first time ever in Ocarina of Time that Big Nut is not save. Come on, then. Ho! Okay. Okay, we're cooking with gas. Come on. Come on. I hate it when you do that. Okay. This is the most focused I've been on a stream in a while. Yes. Is it dead? No. Oh, you immediately go in for the neck. Jeez Louise. You guys have no chill. We're just doing a fun little sword fight. I know you're like some crazy demon guy, but calm down. Oh, no. Don't do the jumping thing. You know I hate the jumping thing. Oh. You gotta kill them in the right order? No, I just need to beat them twice. Oh, I don't know what spawned in the room. Oh my god. Top 5 biggest baddies in Zelda. List of the tallest. Yes! Yeah! That is funny. That is funny. Hottest enemy and all the ones are from a fire temple. That's brilliant. Yeah, that was basically the premise of the video. I agree. Link is the biggest hottie. In order to find baddies, you need to go to Gerudo Valley. Oh my god. That took forever. My eyes have like aged a million years due to not blinking, you know? Like they've become, I've become a million years older. All right. Here is all the, wait, explaining all the magic stuff in Zelda. It's going to be a massive video though, I don't know. Okay. And we got top 5 biggest baddies Zelda meme vid about tallest peeps. I'll probably understand what I mean by that. So we got, all right, this is all the video ideas I have, regardless of the ones I'm working on right now. We have ranking Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild powers, so like all the Sheikah Slate powers and stuff like that. Explaining all the gods of Zelda, massive. Terrifying mysteries of Super Mario 64, terrifying mysteries of Majora's Mask. What makes a transformation mask a transformation mask? How are transformation masks made? Question mark. These are not like the actual titles. This is just like for me to remember. Whose face is on the mirror shield? I already got like a kind of like a trial run thumbnail for that, which I might show y'all in a little bit. We have Super Mario Bros. Wonder 2 for on stream and ranking the Koopaling fights. Video about how many times the Triforce has been used in the lore that we know of. Source of magic and music in Zelda. Ranking every Majora's Mask quest from best to worst. This was by Pretzel. Explaining all Magic Zelda. This might actually go in combination with the music. I don't know. Top 5 biggest baddies Zelda. And this is like at the moment in terms of thumbnails, I have, wait, where's my, what is this filming? This is filming this. Okay, that is fine. Is that fine? That is fine. Okay, cool. We got, I originally made this thumbnail for like a stream, but I think it's still a really good thumbnail for the Terrifying Secrets of Super Mario 64, so I might change the thumbnail of that VOD. So I got this one. I have this one for the Majora's Mask one, which I also quite like. I got this one for a video that I might want to make about the phenomenon of the weird world of Super Mario horror, because there's so much Super Mario horror stuff out there. It's massive, and it's kind of a crazy phenomenon. And for the Mirror Shield, I had this. As the title is, Who's Trapped in the Mirror Shield? And I had like this as like the thumbnail. So like this is like how it looks, like very tiny. This is like how it's up close. I went for like a cloud, kind of like a, like I used like a space effect and like a vortex thing, and like I could find like the cartoony cloud things, and then I adjusted this. It was a whole thing. But I'm quite happy with these 4 at the moment, and these are like the older ones that I made, like the Super Mario Galaxy one and the Twilight Princess one. But those are the only 2 I have like in the, like all the thumbnails I have like already. And aside from that, yeah, what do you all think of the thumbnails? These 4, especially. Like these 4. So like the Terrifying Mysteries, Terrifying Mysteries, the Super Mario horror, and like the whose face is trapped in the mirror shield. For the mirror shield one, I was like, I want like the vortex effect, and I want like it to be a center cut, you know? So like a very, oh, camera. So they need to be like very center. Like I wanted that to just have the mirror shield in the center and like some sort of like very drawing in effect to the center. Webcam, stop zooming in and out. So like it draws into the center and it has like that like kind of dark vortex thing, you know? I just wanted to have like kind of a creepy, ominous vibe. And I especially liked with the dark clouds and the purples, you know, it bounces off really well off the shield. And then these like clouds that kind of go into it, give it an even more dark, sinister vibe. That's really wanted to go with this, like a dark, sinister vibe. Yeah, the Link face is maybe a bit too much. Maybe a bit too much. But it also zooms out. You got to remember that as well. Like a lot of thumbnails are like very bright or like very poppy and expressive because they're like this kind of size on like mobile devices and the website and stuff. Yeah, the Toad is like a fucking menace over here. Look at this man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I also I'm really glad with like also having this in the center, you know, like this tuck, you know, with like the castle in the center. Woo. The person in Mirror Shield is Joe from accounting, who's being punished for sexual harassment. Look at him, he's not happy. I always liked how the Mirror Shield had those crooked teeth. Like, it's weird. But those are like the thumbnails and video stuff I have ready. Midna's the real baddie. Maybe the screaming face represents Link during transformation. He does seem to be in serious pain every time he puts a mask on. Yeah, I haven't really looked into it yet. Like, I just made the thumbnail. I usually start with like the idea and like a title and a thumbnail, and then I kind of work on the video. Because I like with the whose face is the mirror shield. I bet I can make some cool stuff. Because you also got to remember the face that is on the mirror shield is also a mask on the backpack of the mask salesman. So I got a lot to look into. Also, hi all hires, or if that's how I pronounce it. Welcome to the stream. Look quite good. All right, the person in the mirror shield. Sinister Toad, hell yes. The mirror shield thumbnail looks really good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I really wanted to go for like kind of like a very horror angle, and I'm really glad. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Even though the concept is rather simple. The concept was rather simple. It didn't require anywhere near as much work as... Oh my god, I did all of that for a piece of heart. I want to seppuku. But that was a lot of... That was very difficult for a heart piece. What do I want to say? Yeah, the mirror shield one is actually quite easy, because it's literally just a mirror shield in the middle, and then I had like the background, which is like a cloud texture I made, and I asked Gemini to do some little shenanigans, especially like the clouds going into the mask. I asked Gemini like, oh, make that nice, and I just found like some space background and some cartoony like kind of like purple poison clouds, you know, and I just used the standard artwork render of the mirror shield, and there we went. Boot up Photoshop and hit that. Yeah, not even a full container. I know, right? I'm being cucked by the game. All right, we're gonna check what's behind this door, but the stream is going to end in a bit, because normally we end at like 11, but I got distracted. Hey, Clifford. Oh my god, and I'm back in hell. 3. And I have this constant stuff to worry about? You gotta be kidding me, right? This is gonna be impossible. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. Holy no, you cannot tell me this is real. You cannot tell me I'm not in hell. Oh, I wanted that heart badly. Oh, at least they die in one hit. Oh, thank God. From the fire into the frying pan. What is the saying? Never mind, they do not die in one hit. I'm even immobilized like mad as well. I mean, that's very unfortunate. Alright, yeah, no, that was kind of it. Bye, Clifford Longhead. Thank you for stopping by for a little bit. I appreciate it. I love you. Love all of you. The other room was more of a boss fight or so, I guess, but with lame reward. Yeah. Who is this designed for, genuinely? Torturing me? You ending? Yeah, because I was supposed to end half an hour ago. We stream from like 8 p.m. to 11. But sometimes I go on for like 15 minutes or half an hour longer if I'm like feeling it, you know, I'm like really into it. I'm like, oh, I'll finish this, you know, and then Sometimes we go on for a bit longer. Again, if you want Clifford, all the streams will be VODs on the channel. Just go to the live section. You can find all the old streams. You can watch them if you want. And also turn on notifications for upcoming streams. Tomorrow we're gonna play Super Mario 64 Land, everybody. I mean, good attempts though. I did pretty good. I almost made it. Normally, you guys are used to me dying 100 times, swearing, throwing the controller, and not getting anywhere. But I'm actually, like, succeeding. Now that I've quit streaming and YouTube for a while, I'm back. Focus mode. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna play, wahoo! We're gonna play Super Mario 64 Land, another Super Mario 64 ROM hack. We start at 8 p.m., normally end at 11, so I started 3.5 hours ago, and I'm quitting now. Those are my streaming times here on YouTube, so be sure to keep an eye out for it. You can also go to the live tab on the channel to turn on notifications for the stream. And you will find all the VODs there, so if you missed any. For example, earlier streams where we played this. Check it out, it's hilarious. Yeah, 8 p.m. Netherlands time, 8 p.m. Central European time is when we start. So 3.5 hours ago I started, I'm quitting now. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everybody, here on YouTube. Yeah, check out the VODs if you want to catch up with this game. So you're caught up for next week, because we'll probably continue with this next week. And tomorrow, Super Mario 64 Land, which is made by Kaze. So that should be a good, very, very good ROM. Alright, lovelies, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for everybody who donated. Thank you so much, Jonesy. Thank you so much, Flower Petals. Was it? Or was Petals Flower? It was one way or the other. No, Flower Petals. Yeah, Flower Petals. I was about to say. I'm not stupid. Thank you so much for the donations. I highly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming. You will do Lost Time, right? I think I already did that one on stream like a while ago. So, not sure. Maybe. We'll say love the streams. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Thank you all so much for coming, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Baby! Be sure to check out the videos, new videos, the Twilight Princess or Mario Galaxy video if you haven't yet. And I appreciate and love all of you. All right, cool. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. I need to recover from this horrendous ass whooping I just got. Bye.